talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool, clean, crisp? Are you feeling irie? Let's talk. Before we jump into the video, I just want y'all to know, even though I wear big clothing, I'm knocking on 50. Knocking on 50. Knocking on 50. That's F-I-F-T, 50. What does that mean? My generation ages differently than your generation, or a lot of your generations. You ever know that? We age differently. There's some people in their 20s that look older than me. Now, I'm not saying I'm young, but I think I'm not too bad for knocking on 50. How are we doing knocking? Get to the point, Jay. Just stop it. Let me brag and boast for a second. Okay, I'm done. Some of you get my humor and some of you don't. We just spoke about UPS and I felt like I needed to clarify because some people hear certain things and they don't listen to the big picture. But I'm glad you guys said something about it, even though nobody did. I just know that you're gonna. I said 12,000 people were gonna be let go. Job cuts. That's the key word, job cuts. Job cuts means people are going to lose their job. If you heard halfway through the video, I said executives, people in management and higher ups, as well as contractors. So I was not knocking the Teamsters. They actually brought people in. And when they brought these people in, talking about more workers and the workers with the higher wages, it creates a domino effect. Well, if they have a budget of X amount of dollars and now they have a full allotment of people come in and now they have their people that are doing the carrying, they got their people doing the truck driving, etc. Those are the worker bees. They got their jobs, but they also got pay with it. So now the company as a whole is forced to say, well, yes, we did negotiate that we were going to give them this. And in 5 months, what happened? Well, they won that. We don't need you, executive such and such. We don't need you, manager XYZ. Jay, man, you tripping. No, I'm not tripping. I got a guy that watches me right now. I trained him. He was UPS management, and now he's a carrier. Nicest guy in the world. Nicest guy in the world. I'm trying to get him to come on here and talk about it and talk about the pros and cons. As soon as he got out from being a worker bee at UPS and moved into management, he said that's when when it all started. And he no longer works for them. He's working for us right now. Manager at UPS, making buku dollars, buku. But UPS recognized they had to oblige the workers. They had to make sure that the workers were fulfilled, the work allotment. Whatever they said they needed to fulfill, the job duties, they had to do that. So it took away from the big picture. If you only got $1,000 to spend and you have to spend $900 on workers, that only leave $100 left for management. Somebody got to go. And that's what they're doing. So in actuality, it may have seemed as if, some people don't listen to the little words, it may have seemed as if I was saying it was a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing because Teamsters did what they had to do, and the domino effect of them pushing, being a strong union, pushing to get their people in, I believe created that domino effect. They're saying, well, we're not getting that many packages now. Hey, I don't get no packages. Because in actuality, UPS does give us packages to deliver. The Joy said he was going to give some of that stuff back, whatever, Sure Post or whatever the foolishness is. But the worker bees keep their job. I also told you guys 7-8 months ago about rifts reduction in force, and excessing as far as management is concerned for us. It is happening nationwide. I'm getting little speckles here and there. Just because your direct manager is not going through it right now doesn't mean it's not happening. These managers are saying, look, we have so many managers here. We can offer you another manager position at your same pay rate, but you're going to have to move 300 miles from here. What do they do at that point? 95% of the time, they're going to say, man, move? I got a family right here. They're going to let it go. They're going to let it go. And this is what's happening on our side. It's being kind of minimized, I'm guessing, or being pushed under the rug, or it's not being exposed as much because they don't want people to panic, I guess. But I told you guys about a year, maybe 2 years ago. No, it was about a year ago that when I heard at the supervisors meeting that DeJoy said specifically to the supervisors that the supervisors, the ones working on the front line, had nothing to worry about. Those were the ones that had nothing to worry about. And he reiterated it. He said it twice, 3 times, because people were, well, what about the managers? And he wouldn't answer that question, but he reiterated, front line had nothing to worry about. Because you guys, I don't know if you guys follow what pay scales look like, but if you never knew, you can go on the management website, the union websites, and kind of see. You know what your postmaster may be. It may be a 21 or 22 or whatever it is. And you can kind of see a range of what they're starting at and what they're not starting at. Now, there's not me knocking any of the supervisors, because I got a lot of supervisors that watch me, and the ones that watch me are pretty cool. Some of them don't like me. Some of them don't like me, but I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to pass on some informaciones. Okay? Back to the UPS thing. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. And what have we learned so far? That all these companies are doing this. Now, is USPS doing it? Yes, they're just doing it in smaller increments. They're combining positions. I told you guys that before. They may have a supervisor and a secretary that are both getting paid level 18, and they may smash that one position together and make one person rebid for it. Say, hey, now you have more job duties, but they eliminated 2 positions. They went from $160,000 a year having to pay 2 people down to only paying 1 person, giving them more responsibility for maybe 90 grand a year. That's happening. Don't believe me? Trust me. I can only say trust me. I don't need to lie to you. I don't need to lie to you, okay? Don't need to lie to you. I just told you, I'm aging better than all of you. I'm just talking shit right now. But I was watching this guy. He's a comedian, does these little shorts. Jordan something. You guys have seen him before. He's like the president of the fast food clubs. And this dude was like 24, 25 years old. I thought he was older. And he started talking about Gen X and Gen Z, talking about how they age differently. And I was like, well, yeah, you do look older. And I mean, I look old, but I don't look as old as, yeah. So, y'all don't know what kind of water y'all drinking. But y'all might get some of this fountain of youth right here. I'm head back to my school real quick. No, I don't go to Knights College. I'm just kidding. All right, we just dragging this on to see how long you're gonna keep watching. Did you keep watching? If you're continuing to watch and you're just listening to me talk, if you made it this far, how about now? You still here? Okay. For the person that's watched all the way to this point, I want you to write in the comment section, red Solo Cup. That's because that's what I'm looking at right now, next to my tea. Red Solo Cup, if you made it this far. That way I know you actually watched till the end. It's just little games I play. All right, I'm out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.